Hey, what's up? It's BadMad and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Madeline. I am a photographer, videographer, makeup artist, actress, and fitness fanatic. Please remember to like and subscribe and drop a comment below. Today, we are going over how to achieve this simple yet effective everyday contour and highlight look. Now, I know there's a misconception that in order to achieve the perfect contour and highlight, you need a million different products, you need a million different layers, and that is not true. I've accomplished this look today using concealer and a few powders. If you're interested in learning a simple yet effective contour and highlighting routine, stay tuned. Okay, let's talk contour and highlighting. So for starters, I have primed my face and also applied a thin layer of foundation. I'm not going full coverage just because this is supposed to be everyday wear as requested. Now, I would like to say that I do not use a typical primer in my day-to-day life. I do use, however, the Murad oil-free and pore mattifying moisturizer. This has an SPF 45 in it, so it is super protective. And honestly, I've used this moisturizer for years and I love it. Plus, it beats having to spend money on a primer and a moisturizer. This is a 2-for-1, so definitely check this out. This product also keeps my skin clear. I'm planning on filming a skincare video very, very soon, and you will see this in that routine video. So first, we are going to highlight the face with a concealer. My absolute go-to is the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, in my everyday contour and highlight routine, I don't use cream. I just use my foundation and use powder to do everything else, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. If I want a super glam contour, I will use cream and then powder over top of it. So for this video, because it's everyday, I'm just going to show you the powder portion of my contour routine. If you'd like a more in-depth glam event makeup tutorial, drop that below because I definitely can film that. However, because we want to conceal things like under eye circles and we want to brighten this whole area, I am going to use the liquid concealer with a powder over top. I like to form a triangle in this area. So I'm going to simply take this, right like that, and I'm taking it to about the corner of my eye. I'm going up the middle of our nose, going to hit our forehead, 3 stripes, and chin. Now, if I was doing heavy glam, I would also hit my lower cheek area. However, this is every day. We don't need to be that dramatic about it, so we're just brightening the center of our face. We want this look to be snatched but natural, and honestly, Scott Barnes coined this term a very long time ago, so I can't take credit for it, but we want to look snatchural. I am taking a dry beauty blender. I know a lot of artists use a damp beauty blender. I find on my skin, I feel when I put moisture underneath my eyes, it's more likely to get creasy and crepey as the day goes on. With a dry beauty blender, I'm just pushing the product in and there's no excess moisture being transferred. It's kind of trial and error. If your face feels dry after you use a dry, apply some setting spray and dampen that beauty blender up. Now I'm going to go in with my dry beauty blender and push the product into my skin. Push, push, push. We're getting right along the eye line. Now, typically I would not have my eye makeup done. I prefer to do my face makeup first and then my eye makeup, but for the purposes of this video, I wanted the eyes looking good. I'm also pushing this up the side of my nose, you'll notice, and that's going to create a natural contour on our nose, which I'll show you later. We are pushing right up to our eye line and along the nose. Okay, excellent. Now we are going to go up our nose. Again, just pushing, and I'm going to continue to push until I meet the concealer on my forehead. And again, just pushing until it is blended. And our chin. This is the perfect way to get the natural contour of your nose without even having to use a product. Again, we did that by pushing concealer up the corners of our nose and down the middle. Now it is time for a powder. So first we are going to set our under eyes. I am using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is one of my favorites to set the under eyes if I don't want to do extensive baking and it's just my everyday look. This banana color here. I'm going to take a brush about that size and I'm getting that right underneath my eyes and dragging down. I'm just dabbing it where we hit with concealer. Pick up some products, dab, dab, dab up to the corner of your eye and along the sides of the nose. We set the under eyes with that powder first just to give them a little extra oomph because that is the area of our face that gets the most crepey. I'm now going to take the Tarte Shape Tape setting powder, which I absolutely love. I honestly have not used a different setting powder in a few months. I use a more heavy duty setting powder if it's for a photo shoot or event makeup, but for every day, this is my go-to. We're going to take a kabuki brush and sweep this everywhere we put foundation. This is just going to set the foundation. If you're like, wow, my eyes are looking a little tired today, I need an extra push in that area, we are going to take our beauty blender from before, our Tarte Shape Tape setting powder, and we're just going to grab a little bit more of that on our sponge and just dip it right underneath our eyes and the sides of our nose because we want to add a little extra brightness to that area. Sides of the nose, just a light layer up the center of my nose. I'm gonna hit my chin with a little extra just because my makeup tends to slide in that area. Now while I have this on, I'm going to do my powder contour. This palette for me is an absolute ride or die. I discovered it about 1.5 years ago, and that is the Morphe H8 Contour and Highlight palette. This one is looking a little rough. I ordered another one, so it's on its way. A lot of times I blend Blogger and Fabulous together to get the perfect contour shade. You guys, if you are new to the contour game, you need this brush. This is a slanted brush and it makes such a difference, especially if you're a beginner. It just helps you place the contour so much better. Just like this. We're starting about right there and just gonna sweep back. I'm making circular motions and I'm blending this into my hairline. Yes. Next, I'm going to sweep off my bake because we are done doing that. Again, the only reason we do that is to add a little extra highlight and brightness to those specific areas. So sweep, sweep, and sweep. There we go. Again, just using our kabuki from before. Boom, 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 baby. Okay, so this is what our nose looks like. It's a very natural contour. If you want to take it a little bit next level, you can take pointy end of this brush, dip back into our Fabulous and Blogger combination, and I'm just going to follow the natural line that created. And then we're gonna buff this out. Take our kabuki, buff that baby out to make it look a little more natural. Or snatchral, as we like to say. Now, if you want a little extra drama on your nose, take our small brush from before that we set our under eye area with, take a little bit more of that banana powder from the Kat Von D palette, and we're just going to take this in the center of our nose, just for a little extra oomph. See how much oomph that just gave us? Yes. We're again going to buff that with our kabuki. We are snatched. Okay, so let's tie this all together with blush and highlight. I am using the Milani Luminoso blush, one of my faves. I'm going to take just a fluffy brush. We're going to place this right between our light area and our contour so that it marries them together. I'm gonna start a little bit farther back, sweep back and forth just to add a little color. Highlight next, I'm using my current favorite highlighter in Cheers Darling. This is a fantastic highlighter, I absolutely love it. Take a little bit of the highlighter on a small brush And I like to V this. We are placing this right above the blush that we just placed. And we're going to sweep back and forth. I like to do my highlight all at the same time, so I'm also now going to highlight under my brow bone and inner corner. That really ties it all together. Also hit your Cupid's bow. One last thing, we are going to hit our face with a setting spray. I used to not use a setting spray, but it really does help morph everything together and just bring the whole look together and help it stay in place. This is my absolute favorite setting spray. It is the Hangover 3-in-1. It's absolutely amazing. It's infused with coconut water and vitamins, and it helps make your skin feel so refreshed and replenished, but also gives it a healthy glow. Ta-da! That is it for my contour and highlight video. I hope it was helpful. If you are a beginner, this is a great place to start. You do not need to layer on a million different products to achieve a beautiful, natural, contoured look. Let me know if you try this look out in the comments below and future tutorials you would like to see. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you baddies next time.